Justin. I just came on with Seek 7 Adventures here in Spokane. I am thankful that God has brought me to this place and to this ministry. It's been certainly a journey getting here. I moved from Paonia, Colorado, in the middle of the mountains, and here I am way up north. And I'm just so blessed to see things falling into place as far as a place to live and just wonderful staff to work with. It's a praise that God has given us just a great staff that's just able to work together, to work in unity, to encourage one another, and we're able to approach the task of booking these trips for the summer. And that's what we're doing right now. We're making calls and getting hold of organizations, and it's been a real growing experience, but it's been a lot of fun. And so I'm just thankful that we're fully staffed, and that's just a blessing. Also, continued prayer for support. All of us staff are raising support individually, and it's been a challenge for each of us, but it's just been really neat to see God working through our individual personalities and just revealing just His character in that, and just showing His faithfulness there. And so that's a praise, but also a continued prayer request as we haven't reached our goals yet. Snowshoe trips are coming up. I'm really excited to be leading one in February, and that'll be a new task for me as well. And so that's a prayer, just that trip would go well. We're going with crosswalks, and just pray that there would be great ministry connections there, and that we would be able to just reach out to those guys. And as the trips progress, my prayer request is just that God would bring the right kids. That God would bring the kids that are supposed to be on the trips. You know, we can make phone calls and we can coordinate things. However, it's really God that has to make these trips fall into place. And so, just a prayer that we as staff would maintain our faith in His providence there, and that He would just put it on the hearts of these leaders that are in charge of these organizations, and just the right trips and the right groups and the right times, and just a lot of things that have to fall into place, and we just pray for God's will there. Furthermore, we have volunteer staff that are needed for this summer, and we don't want just any staff. We want specific staff that really have a heart to reach out to these specific kids. And so prayer for us is we're interviewing and choosing these volunteer staff, and just that the right people would be, and also that we'd have the right amount of volunteer staff in order to facilitate all the needs so we can reach the most kids possible. So these are just a few. There's many more things you need prayer for, but thank you for listening.